So Steve, a 3-0 win on the opening day, a perfect start to the season. Can you sum up that performance for us?
Yeah, I thought we were good first half. Little areas that we need to improve upon, but obviously I only crystallised the squad and put the finishing touches to it this week. So essentially, we've probably only had some players on the training ground for 1 or 2 sessions, so that's to be expected. But I thought we started the game really, really well, particularly with the early goal, which I thought was well worked. Elliot Thorpe did what I brought into this football club in for, which was get an early delivery into the box, which I think John Akindi in the fullness of time will thrive upon. So yeah, I thought we were good first half, and I thought we were good value for the 2-0. Second half, let's face it, they're going to come at us, aren't they? Because they've got to come at us at 2-0 down and the game's slipping away from them. So we expected to come under pressure that first 15-20 minutes. But again, I thought we defended really, really well. We weathered the storm. And then for me, it completes a really, really good afternoon, the way we killed the game off.
Yeah, and among many great performances today, I think a particular one that we highlighted was Lewis Walker, the new number 9, getting a brace on his debut. What did you think of him today?
I've gone on record. I targeted Lewis from last season. For one reason or another, I couldn't bring him to this football club, and then he broke back into the Woking side, and obviously had a sustained run of games and did really well. But he was my main focus, having lost the forwards that I lost in the summer. He was my main focus from the end of the season, and that was the one deal that I wanted to get over the line early doors. Lewis Walker, for me, and this football club will score a lot of goals.
And among that, we also saw a second debut for Frankie Terry, who only joined the club yesterday, filling in for Clampin today. How did you think he did?
I thought he was exceptional. I thought he slotted in seamlessly. It helps the fact that obviously he knows quite a few of his teammates, and he worked under me before. When it was made public, when it was brought to my attention on Thursday night that he might be available for loan, I worked on it from there on in until midday on Friday to get it done. He had an exceptional desire to come to this football club again and work under myself and my staff and work with his former teammates, and I just thought he slotted in seamlessly, to be fair.
Now, I mentioned we were without Clampin today, as well as missing Blackwell and Babbage. What's the latest on those three at the moment?
Tom Blackwell is out for a while. He's got an issue with a tendon attached to his ligament in his knee. So we're managing that and rehabbing him. I'm not going to put a time scale on his return, but he's working very, very hard behind the scenes. Goran took a knock in our physical encounter at Worthing last Saturday, and as a result of that had deep bruising on his instep, which we've been managing, but he should be training on Monday and available for selection on Tuesday. Apart from that, yeah, I mean we're not a million miles away from where we need to be. Clamps has had an MRI scan today. We don't know what that'll reveal. We should get the results on that on Monday or Tuesday, and that's another reason and a backdrop to obviously bringing Frankie in to give us that cover, not only at centre half but also at left back as well.
And looking ahead to next week, we host Leicester City in our first National League Cup fixture. How do you plan on approaching that game?
There will be some movement in terms of the starting 11, as you would expect, but we treat the National League Cup with the utmost respect. As you know, last season we were a penalty kick away from getting to the final, where we would have played Leeds, which was unfortunate. But yeah, we'll afford it every respect. I'll rotate it and give players minutes, but we will prepare for it exactly the way we do for every game on Monday, and we'll be ready Tuesday, and we'll go out to win a game of football.
Thank you very much, Steve. We'll see you again next week.
My pleasure.